Welcome back to Leagues 3 Shattered Relics. Here's a fun thing you can do. Activate 3 set effects at the same time with only 5 fragments. That is an elite task. That's 125 points. Seems like there's a few different ways that this can be done. This one worked for me. Bottomless Quiver, Unholy Warrior, Message in a Bottle, Chef's Catch, Rock Solid. Gets you Trailblazer, Knife's Edge, and Greedy Gatherer. So we got 5 fragments with 3 effects. So we're up to 8 icons going here. I'm sure this will only get even more crazy once we get more fragment slots. But that was just a fantastic opportunity to get some points there. Very nice. There is a hard task for adding the Memoriam crystals to the Memoriam device up here in the Tower of Voices in Prifddinas. I'm just going through a list of all the different tasks that we can do. Since we've unlocked all the quests that you can auto-unlock with Sage's Renown, I'm sure there's going to be just plenty of things that we can complete. Here's a task we get to complete just for finishing those quests. Hard task, enter the Myths Guild. Gonna see if there's anything else we can do around here. I think we'll get the cape, just for ease of teleporting back here. Also, it's a pretty good cape, so might as well. We could also get various dragon weapons here. Not sure if I want to purchase those yet. Here's a mythical cape for 10,000 coins. Pretty cool. Talk about an easy temple trek. We literally did nothing. We just walked over here. Okay. Easy temple trek is an easy task. Got a miscellaneous fragment fighting these Asin shades in temple trekking. So that is points into Clued In. Fascinating. A medium task for a medium temple trek. And guess what's next? A hard task for a hard trek. Now we have 3 of these reward tokens. What do we want to get? I'll take some watermelon seeds. Watermelon seeds sounds pretty good. Let's get some watermelon seeds. Good amount. Good amount. Didn't even need to use our blisterwood flail. I'm sure that'll be useful later. Here is a medium task for using the bank on Jatiso. Very easy. Very medium. And then, what we really came here for is on... Nay, it's not. We're going to get rid of this adamant full helm and replace it with a much better helmet. Unfortunately, we didn't really get this for free. I don't know if it might be at the Sage. I don't think it was. So we might just have to buy this helmet again. 50,000 coins? Yes, please. Much better. And a medium task. You don't need to give me any extra reward for coming and getting the Helm of Neatsnot. I will do that by myself. Thank you very much. Oh, and it's also a task to use the bank on Neatsnot. Another 25 points. I should check if there's any more just use a bank somewhere tasks, because those are some very easy tasks to complete. And there is a medium task for equipping the Tier 5 Shazian armor. Was not too bad fighting them. Got a combo here with Twin Strikes, Knife's Edge, and Trailblazer. So that's pretty good. So I let my health get down lower so we could hit harder 60% more often also. Pretty swell. Defeat one of Fenkenstrain's experiments down here in his dungeon. Easy task. Medium task. Defeat a Firewatch Sentinel. Oh, and here comes another one. Leaving. Defeat a Moss Giant in Tyrannwyn. And the only choice here is the level 84 Moss Giants here. So it's not just a regular Moss Giant. A little bit more difficult than that. And another hard task to defeat a Water Fiend in Tyrannwyn. Equip Monkey Backpack. Just the base one is a hard task, just because of the quest requirements. And there is 100 points for doing two things there. We defeated a demonic gorilla and completed an elite combat task. To be fair, that was quite the fight, so I think I deserve 100 points for that. Also, skilling fragments for Enchanted Jeweler. Yay. And we will get the final 5 points by paying Kragan here to watch over our potatoes. You have reached Tier 6. And only 7,500 points until Tier 7. We got the Chin Chonkers fragment as our free unlock for getting to Tier 6. And that's a pretty good one. It is a Hunter fragment for catching additional Chinchampas for additional experience. It's also part of Double Tap and Last Recall. Awesome. Our passive effects from Tier 6 are very important. We get the 6th fragment slot, for one thing. So let's throw that one in there, because why not? Well, we're not at a bank, that's why not. The 6th fragment slot allows for much more interesting things to be done. More combos, more additional effects, always good. Loot, well, most rare loot has been upgraded from twice as common as normal to 3 times as common. We can now choose our Slayer tasks. And you can choose the same task over and over again if you so desire. So that basically unlocks Slayer. Then all we get for Tier 7 is more XP and a random combat fragment. So I'm not hugely concerned about that right now. And it is a lot more points. 365 tasks we completed to get to tier 6. And there's still plenty of things to do, of course. We've got all this renown, so we could start unlocking bossing. But I'm not exactly sure what I want to do first in there. So I'm just going to continue completing random tasks, because we still get value out of the additional points. Got a production fragment while doing a little bit of herb lore. And that is Mixologist. Sounds like it's probably for herb lore. Let's see what we got. Mixologist. 25% chance to give a 4-dose variant and 25% and a 20% chance to save the secondary. And at level 3, crafting potions will always give 4 doses and save the secondary. Always save the secondary? Is that what it's saying there? That's pretty impressive. Interesting. Well, I'm going to put that on, I guess. Sounds good. It's part of the Alchemist for instant herb lore and the Untrained Talent for additional levels. And there's a task to make a 4-dose potion, which we accomplished just based on our fragments and relics and such. Didn't even need to go get the Amulet of Chemistry or anything. Just got it. Just get the task. And there is 50 herb lore. So we can finally use our antique lamp from finishing our Recipe for Disaster. 12 times XP for this. We're going to get 240,000 herb lore XP. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was worth saving. That gets us to 62 herb lore, pushing us straight over the 1500 total milestone. All the way to 1505 even. So that's pretty good. Went and purchased a handful of blood runes to come up here to the Mage Arena and do some of these tasks. Cast Saradomin Strike. Cast Flames of Zamorak. And cast Claws of Guthix. 25 points each for all 3 of those. And I got a bit of magic experience in the process. So that's working out pretty well. With that, we will be fully prepared to do Mage Arena 2 once we get to level 75 magic. Also, fragments. Unholy Ranger, Enchanted Jeweler. Always good to get some more XP. There is an easy task to enter the Wilderness Resource Area. There's some people fishing. That cost me 7,500 coins for 5 league points. But I was in the area, so why not? Here's another purchase. We're getting ourselves an Ancient Staff. Looking cool. We've got our Arcane Grimoire out to switch spellbooks. And that is what we shall be doing. This is going to be a lot. Here is Ice Burst for a hard task. Here is Ice Rush for a medium task. We will change our spellbook to Arceus. We're going to resurrect a superior ghost. We need the Book of the Dead. Okay, we'll do that later. We got Inferior Demon Bane. Yeah, autocast spells with that. Alright. Shows you how much I use inferior Demon Bane. Seems okay. I mean, we have the right staff for it, at least. Well, except for the whole not being able to autocast. Saving fire runes. So sure. Kill a demon with Demon Bane. There you go. Then we can go to the previous book, which is Ancient, and do a Padawan teleport for a hard task. And then we can change our spellbook to Standard, teleport to Korend for a hard task. Then we can change, not to previous, change spellbook to Ancient. No. Change spellbook to Lunar. And switching spell to Lunar is a hard task. Cast the Moon Clan teleport spell. That's a hard task. Then I need to go get that book. Let's go get the book. We should have that in the bank. We have the memoirs. The Book of the Dead, that was called? Yeah, the memoirs is not the right one. We should have had that upgraded. I'll go get that done. Okay. Just talking to Commander Full Lore over here. Automatically changed it to the Book of the Dead. And then we can swap to Arceus and resurrect Superior Ghost for a medium task. You're gonna stay there. Have fun. Hopefully this works. Here is D-Grime. There we go. Cleaned all 26 herbs. That was the requirement. Had to wield the Book of the Dead for that, because we have nature and earth runes here. That is another hard task. There is level 2 of Barbarian Pest Wars. I've got all of the minigame fragments here, along with enough to get me Twin Strikes and Draken's Touch. Up here, grinding for the defenders. We're tier 6 now, so we really can't afford to keep putting this off. And speak of defenders, there's the Iron Defender. Also, I think I'm going to go get a Slayer task, because these kind of hill giants. Well, I would have to switch around everything. That sounds problematic. Not going to do that. Another relic upgrade. Slay and Pay. Level 2. Steel Defender. Decided that I might as well come get a Hill Giants task. Wow, these are not in any order whatsoever, are they? Hill Giants. Doesn't even have a hotkey. We went through all the numbers, all the letters, and then Hill Giants. Choose Hill Giants in your next task. You don't have enough Slayer points to cancel it. Yes. Might as well get some Slayer XP while we're at it. Oh yeah. I got the Black Defender, and I was very much rushing to get out and then back in before people wiggled into my spot here. It's been slightly contentious. Mostly people are trying to stay in the same locations, but then you have some people that just kind of fly around the room. It's a whole thing. There's, give or take, enough Cyclopses for everybody to have 2 spawns. But some people are less inclined to that. But we are trying. Mithril Defender. Go, go, go. Equip Mithril. Drop black. Open the door. Open the door again. Back at it. Adamant Defender. Just one more up here in the Room of Pain. One more to go. And there it is. The Rune Defender. Put that on. Goodbye, Adamant. And goodbye, the Cyclopses with the lower drop rate. Or lower, the worst drop rate. It's normal drop rate for Bronze through Rune, and 3 times better for Dragon. This whole thing was a bit of a bottleneck in Trailblazer, when not everybody in the entire game could come here. But with everybody in the world wanting to get a defender, it was a mess. Slay and Pray. Unholy Wizard. Unholy Wizard. Unholy Warrior. Okay. See if I want to change any fragments here. Probably not. Unholy Warrior is Knife's Edge. Yeah, I'm not using that one right now. Doing more of an AFK kind of deal. Oh, the minigame ones are getting close to 3. And that's just going to be just the best. Slay and Pay. Very close to Clued In. That's going to happen pretty soon. Clued In is being one of my Draken's Touch. So I don't think we can probably switch that out for anything. We're going to switch out for Unholy Ranger, I guess. But honestly, I'd rather get the Clued In for the clue scrolls. I mean, I guess these guys do drop hard clue scrolls, and we already have 500 of those from Wintertod. So maybe we would be better off not getting more hard clues. Either way, we only have 160 Warrior Guild tokens, so we're going to have to get more of those first. There is Clued In level 3. Had all the Warrior Guild tokens I needed, so I decided to just do a teeny bit of fletching there at the end. But now we can switch that one out. I don't think I'm going to need more hard clues. So we're going to swap out for Unholy Ranger. Now we have 4 effects going at the same time. My goodness. We've got all the minigames boosted. Additional Slayer points. Range accuracy. Magic accuracy. Chain magic. Double tap. Draken's Touch. And Twin Strikes. All of them at their base level. But still. That's a lot going on right here. That is a new maximum number of effects we've had at the same time. 10. My goodness. Well, nothing else to be done. Rune Defender. Not for long. It is so nice down here. Went from 1 or 2 Cyclopses per person to 1 room of Cyclopses per person. It's really great. Also, the Defender is more common down here, so there you go. Just gonna finish this Cyclops kill, so as to not leave one half-killed. But there it is, the Dragon Defender, which is an elite task. Or, no, hard task. 50 points is a hard task. And we're finally done here. We also got this Rune Full Helmet, so that is perfect. For 2 more tasks. Just need to come on over here to the magical animator. We're going to use Protect from Melee for this one. We have no more armor, and the rune armor is level 138. A little bit late on the runeful helmet, since we now have the Helm of Neatsnot. But it's still useful for multiple things, so I'm not going to complain too much. Just means that any future runeful helmets we can just alch, which is also nice. There's a medium task for defeating animated rune armor. And if we just put this helmet on, there's another medium task for equipping rune armor. A very profitable drop indeed. Now that we have the defender, I am willing to go start Slayer. I should probably switch off of this spellbook though. So let me get that done. With the power of tier 6, we can choose our Slayer tasks. And that can get interesting. There are many options that we can go down here. Fastest possible tasks, specific drops we're hunting. So I'm going to go with goblins. Then teleport to Lumbridge to fight some goblins. The strategy here is with clued in, we can get beginner and easy clue scrolls at rapid pace from these goblins. It would technically be faster Slayer tasks to go for spiders or something like that. But those don't drop easy clue scrolls, so. There's an unidentified combat fragment from a goblin. My goodness. Bottomless quiver. So I'm going to do a bit of Slayer point farming here by doing multiple tasks from the easiest Slayer Master at goblins. Unsurprisingly, slaying goblins is very fast creatures slain. So there's a medium task for slaying 250 creatures on Slayer tasks. As expected, we are just pumping out beginner and easy clues here. Goblins are, I got most of the things that drop me beginner clues and easy clues. There's quite a few that do that, but since they drop both, and they're both 1 in 15, it basically makes it 1 in 7.5 of getting something. And sometimes you even end up getting both at the same time. It's pretty convenient. And we're getting a little bit of Slayer experience. Nothing really right at home about in that front, though. But we'll manage. A few more tasks, and then we can set our sights on something bigger. For my 10th Slayer task, I'm getting an assignment from Steve. I mean, technically I guess we could close this window and not get one from Steve. I guess that's an option. Kind of weird that that's a thing you can do here. I would say you would get the task after you choose a task. But that's just me. Yeah, for what I want to do, I think I still want a task here. Could go to Konar, but I've got some plans here. I'm going to take a blue dragon's task. 167. Also, here's a combat fragment. Unholy Warrior. I'm not going to be killing adult blue dragons. I'm going after the babies. And there is the Slayer task completed. And that was an easy task there for the first time we've ever gotten some Slayer points. Also, we had Slay and Pay on. So we got 72 total points. So that's pretty good. I did a few of the adult blue dragons, just for Slayer experience purposes. But now we have another 9 tasks of goblins to do. Let's see how many clue scrolls we get from that. Just maxed out the Unholy Wizard fragment. And that was completing a task for maxing out 10 fragments. Hard task, 50 points. The goblin slaying is going very easily. I've turned on ground items just to make it a bit quicker here. I usually don't keep that on. For regular drops, it's a little annoying for me. But in this instance, it's worth it. So yeah, killing goblins, getting scrolls, and combat fragment for Bottomless Quiver. Yay. To prepare for my next Slayer task, I'm getting full Proselyte. Don't really need the helmet. I guess that's slightly better prayer. We might be able to... Yeah, with that we should be able to do a task here. Let me grab some stuff out of the bank. Also got a free comm orb, so that's fun. Go away. Dungeon Book, Holy Symbol. Yep. There is a hard task to reach a prayer bonus of 30. We got overboard, it got to 33. Nice. The goblins got us 21 easy clues and 27 beginner clues in that grouping there. So that's doing pretty good. Also got some fragments. Unholy Ranger is now level 2. Unholy Ranger and Slay and Pay. Okay. The next task that I want to do is Cave Horrors in order to get a black mask. So we're going to come down here to Steve again, because it's the biggest Cave Horror task we can get right now. We could go to Duradel, but we're still not quite 100 combat. We're getting close though. So I would like some Cave Horrors. 153. There's a decent chance we could get it from this task. What with the drop rates being 3 times as common. So we'll give it a shot. One last thing that we need here from Ava. We're getting the accumulator. We're also getting a device. More locator orbs. And they're basically free. This is from Dragon Slayer 2. And it makes you take a whole bunch of damage, which is going to be useful because we are using Knife's Edge and Twin Strikes. If I had a whole bunch of prayer potions already on me, I could probably not use Last Recall here. But as it currently stands, we're just going to have to teleport back to Fox Enclave over and over. But that's okay. So we're only going to be getting some of the Knife's Edge bonus. But still better than nothing. We need to get more fragments that have better combos. But for now, this should be good. Probably also going to need a light source. I don't think all the fire pits were made. Let's just put all those away. And get out our bullseye lantern. Yeah, we're going to be 1 HP, protected from melee. And our active effects are 0.3% damage per hit point. So it's going to be 0.3 times 77 more extra damage. And double hitting 30% of the time. Should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. Okay then. When they said 3 times the drop rate, I don't think they meant 512 times the drop rate. But there is Black Mask on kill count 1 of Cave Horrors. Yeah, I think we'll still do the task. They drop seeds and stuff. It's fine. But now, we'll be doing even more damage. So that's pretty great. Black Mask. Achieved. And there is task complete. Another 72 points there. Giving us a total of 144. So, not quite enough to do anything with, but it's a good start. Got our Slayer up to 62, so that's pretty solid. But I think I'm going to call it there for now. Already getting well into tier 6, moving towards tier 7. That is still a lot of points. So I don't know if we're really going to be focusing on that. There is still basically everything in the game to do. We can do skills, we can do Slayer, combat, start using some of our renown to unlock bosses. We got all these fragments. Venommaster, Unholy Warrior, Bottomless Quiver, level 3, fantastic. It'll be very good when we start doing ranged against anything. And Slay and Pay is level 3. Well, that's unfortunate. Could have gotten more Slayer points if I would have gotten a little bit more XP on that earlier. It could have been off by almost 500, so that's okay. More Slayer points next time, I suppose. But yeah, got a whole bunch of seeds from that task. So I'm not mad that we got the Black Mask on kill count 1. It's gonna be really good. Still need to get it imbued and get a Slayer helm and just everything. Just everything. Next time. Goodbye.